The code for this game was provided to me via keymailer.co for the purposes of reviewing this game. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. Hello everyone, my name is DustInLint's, and these are my thorough thoughts on Slime-san. So, what is this game? It is a Twitch-based... Well, it's not Twitch-based, it is a Twitch fast-paced platformer made or developed by the Brad's company and published by Head Up Games. This game, it will be available on Steam as of April 7th, 2017, the day that this video should go up, unless something terrible has happened to me or my family. Please call for help. No, just kidding though. But and it will be available for $11.99 USD or your regional equivalent. Before we get too into the meat and potatoes of the game here, there are a couple things I want to show off. Well, not show off, but talk about, such as the settings of the game, which this game actually has a rather extensive settings options, or settings I should say, especially for a smaller indie game. So first of all, audio settings, you have sliders for master, music, gameplay, and interface. Great that they have sliders for each and every one of those. For visual settings, they have the option to have it either full screen or not, VSync enabled or not, changing your resolution. They do have support for different colorblind modes, which is fantastic for those who do suffer from that. You can turn on anti-aliasing or leave that off if you want. You can disable either shader or particle effects in case those are impacting your performance for whatever reason, and you can turn the mouse cursor on or off. Speaking of which, I should say that I highly recommend playing this game with a controller. You can play this game with your keyboard as well, but from my personal experience, it plays a lot better on a controller if you have one. For gameplay settings, you have the ability to turn on cutscenes or not, tutorials as well. You can choose to have the entire game reset on death, which is for a madman, not like myself. You can also have quick reset for when you die to either reset in the current room you're in or for the entire level. You can also choose whether to have to be facing a certain direction in order to dash. Camera defaults, whether it's zoomed out or in. How you want to toggle dialogue, whether it's with the jump button or up. Whether you want to have screen shake on, and thumbstick sensitivity. For button mapping, this game is fully remappable for both keyboard and for controller. Great that they have that. And for language settings, they currently only support English innately, but they will be having more language options soon, and they actually support community translations, which is fantastic. Not that I know any other languages other than English. Hell, I barely know English myself by a lot of people's standards, but I think that's enough of that. One other thing I wanted to mention before we get too into this is they do have a online ranking system for those of you who are really into platformers and want to prove that you're the top of the, or the cream of the crop, so to speak, for this particular platformer. Now, we'll just start at the very basics of the game here. And this is a very fast-paced game, so I apologize in advance if my commentary is a little bit helter-skelter. Basically, you have to get through these levels as fast as you can. Anything that is white is safe to walk on. In just a moment here, we'll see some red platforms. Oh, green, you can't go through unless you're phasing through those green blocks, whether that with either left or right, or left bumper or left bumper or trigger. Anything that's red, whether that's walls, tiles, water, you don't want to touch that. You never want to touch that if you can avoid it. Otherwise, that's just it for you for... Well, I shouldn't say it's it for you. Otherwise, you just die. Here, it's a very important time. They mentioned that you can actually jump mid-air as long as you haven't expended your jump prior to falling down. You also have a little bit of a dash with your right trigger or bumper, which can also be used to break these blocks right here. You might also notice in the upper left-hand corner, there is a red timer bar that's counting down. And basically, you only have so long on each level before the worm's stomach acid starts to actually catch up to you. And then you have to really race out here. Like, we'll just wait here for a second here. And let's see here. Yeah, there's the worm's stomach acid coming for us now, but thankfully I have played this enough to know when and when not to be doing stuff. Oh, right. Why to zoom in or out of the camera if you so choose. You might notice that there are what looks to be like kind of eaten up apples throughout the levels. Those are apples that I've already collected, and the apples are actually in-game currency to unlock new stuff. Duck Norse. Yo, Slime Sand. You got swallowed too? Yep. I heard there's a town of survivors here somewhere. Yeah, call Slump Town or something. I'll see you there, buddies. So, if this allows us to go... Yeah, okay. What I might do real quick is show off your main hub world, which is Slump Town. In Slump Town, ooh, and we are here for whatever reason. Okay, we'll just go back to the very start here. So this is the start of your main hub world. Right here is your fast travel throughout the town, where you can go to various areas quickly. Otherwise, you can just explore by foot. There are various NPCs. This guy, he lets you actually purchase different play styles, also known as different characters that just have different characteristics, so to speak. So Slime Sign, he's your regular old guy, but I've also purchased Evil Sign, who jumps higher, dashes further, but can't walk. So, trying to move left and right, can't unless I am dashing. And, oh, we can also jump and dash pretty high, but that doesn't do me much good. And then we also have someone like, say, Spring Sand, who can't dash up, but if you dash down into the ground, you can bounce up pretty high up. And then this here vendor, you can purchase art for this side of the game, since how this does play in a letterbox sort of 4x3 window otherwise normally. I've picked the minimalistic and chic, which I actually really like the look of, but you start off with this, and with these apples you can actually purchase these different wallpapers. So it's, well, I shouldn't say wallpapers, different side art. Here you can actually purchase different outfits for both your slime and the bird that you have along with you all the time. Like, see, you can purchase some other outfits here for yourself and your bird friend. I like the top hats for myself and the bird, personally. And then if we go up here... Oh, no. If we go up here... Oh, right. I actually have to face through that. We can see one of my favorite characters that I found not too long ago. Hey, I knew it, sheeple. A town full of upgrade shops and NPC quests, sheeple. This is a game, don't you see, sheeple? This is not real life, sheeple. Wake up, sheeple. The first time you encounter this guy, he has some great dialogue, but for now, this person right here, they sell different shaders for the game. The only one I have purchased is Old Arcade, which actually makes the game look pretty cool. It's like old style NES sort of tube television look there. But I'll just go back to the normal shaders so it's not hard on people's eyes. If you have a chance, if you pick up this game, you should definitely explore the entirety of the town. It's great. Here we have our arcade. And the one thing that I find absolutely fantastic about this game, already the game itself is great as is, but you can actually purchase mini games within the game itself, Like, we have sort of a Pong-esque game, sort of a wave defense game, a bullet hell one, a Mario Kart-esque game, as well as a Doom one. And the best part about this, these are all actual local co-op games as well. So you can invite your friend over and play some local co-op game within a game. These do require coins, which you have to go out of your way to find in levels. I've only found 3 coins myself, so I've only purchased 1 game. But there are plenty of coins to be found. And then what else do we have here? We also have this place here, which just shows your overall progress in the game. Identifying clients. So I've found a total of 134 apples. I have found 3 coins. I don't know why it says 0. And trophies you get for beating a level in its prescribed time or less. And I love how alive the hub world seems with all these various characters running around. Here we have a dojo where you can go to learn the basics of the game as well as learn some more advanced techniques. And you can also do some challenges to earn some extra apples. I am terrible at platforming, I'll let you know that now. So I haven't completed any of these yet, but I am looking forward to trying to beat all of them on my own time, but not in this video. What else do we have here? We also have this shady frog guy named Jar. You buying from Jar? You better. And basically he allows you the opportunity to skip levels for an apple each, but you won't be able to 100% the game if you skip levels, which, come on, why would you do that? And then all the way to the right of the main hub goes back to level select. We'll just skip down to maybe 16 here, just so we aren't wasting too much time. One thing I love about this game is it seems like every set of these levels seems to introduce new gameplay mechanics every like 3 or 4 of them, which keeps the game fresh and exciting. I'm not sure what that one sort of symbol there down the bottom right corner is for there, but basically the green apples mean you've collected all the apples in that area. White, you still need to collect some more. The little camera there is for cutscenes, and that right there you might suspect is for a boss level, which I will show off the first boss fight, but no more than that. I believe there's 5 boss fights in total in the game. Right, so in this level, they introduce the fact there's these platforms that you just get stuck on unless you either jump or you dash through them. Ooh, this is not... I was doing a lot better on this level prior to recording here. And there we go. Didn't have to embarrass myself that time. And go, go, go. Dash. Oh, just barely. Oh, no. He's gone and done it now. He has done the thing where he shows how bad at video games he actually is. Oh, but there we go. Oh, I forgot about this level here. So basically, for this level, you have to wait for the one platform to actually make it all the way up here. I might not have mentioned this before as well, but you can actually slow down time with the left and right bumper, and dashing actually speeds up time a little bit. Not a great deal, but it does speed up time ever so slightly. You just have to wait a little bit longer on this platform so that way we can actually get out of here. Get out of Dodge, so they say. I've always felt so bad about using that term, because it's like, it must suck being the place where that phrase originated from, because it insinuates that that place, Dodge, is actually a terrible place, which I bet it's not actually the case. I bet it's a lovely place to be in, but unfortunately that saying has tarnished the name of it forever. And for that, I apologize, but I'm not the one who makes these sayings. I'm just the one who uses them for his own benefit in these videos. There we go. Slime-tacular. As you can tell, I'm not that great at actually getting the trophy times, but I am capable enough at... okay. I think I know how to get this apple now, actually. You have to launch off the upper platform in time, so that way you can actually get the apple while... before the lava water gets in there. Oh my god, he's done it. He's actually done it. The madman. Should he have touched the stomach acid there? Probably, but he made it happen. He is actually a madman and a master of the video gaming world, and here we just have to wait for the stomach acid water to come up a little bit more so it actually raises these platforms. There we go, and that should be good enough to dash out of here. Oh, right, I forgot about this level here, so we are just going to dash there so we don't get hit by that projectile. And then we just have to wait for this platform to get high enough for us to actually get out of this level. Okay, perfect. And then I'm familiar with this level. This one, when I first went through it, gave me so much trouble. Just because you have to keep that delicate balance of being in between while making sure you don't slide down far enough to actually touch the stomach acid. And the red on top you don't want to be touching either, as I'm sure you probably have figured out for yourself, but just thought I would make that apparent in case it wasn't immediately obvious. Okay. Oh, it's so good. This one also gave me a good amount of trouble for a while. I'm not even going to bother with the apple on this one. I have not been good enough to get the apple of my eye. Okay. This one you have to be a little bit more careful because that thing up there is actually moving when it's shooting, so it's not always going to be in the most obvious places. So like now we want to be on this side, but then we want to be on this side because it keeps moving all over the place. But you don't want to be touching on top either. It's such a delicate balance. Oh, and then I done touched the top. No, I'm not gonna go slow mode. I can prove that I have the skills to pay the bills and let the timer tick up normally. Okay, I thought I was actually gonna get hit there. Okay. Oh, this is Trampoline Town. I kind of forgot about that. Being able to jump mid-air is very important in this level. Go like that. And that. Like that. And we are basically in the home stretch there. Perfect. Okay. So break through there. And okay, that was actually just terrible timing on my part. Oh, I hate Trampoline Town. Okay. Yeah, and again, not even gonna bother with that one apple because I think I would just embarrass myself trying to get it. Okay, on to the next level, which I think we must be getting... Oh, this is slider platform level. Kind of forgot about that. Excuse me? There we go. Oh, the slider is gonna get you sometimes. Okay. Oh, come on now. Brain. You know that's not what you were supposed to do there. Oh no! Oh Jesus. It's all falling apart now. You thought you could be the guy who proves that he's actually not terrible at platformers, but instead embarrasses himself a great deal when he proves otherwise. There we go, okay. Okay, yeah. Kind of forgot about that. And we'll just lazy-daisily slide on through there. Okay. Okay. Uh, oh my god, I actually did it. I'm getting a lot. I can already tell that I'm a lot better than I was when I first started here. Oh, fudge this. Fudge this. I remember hating this level too. This level gave me a heck of a lot of trouble. No, 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 no. You're just about there. You're just about there. Yo, we did it. Whoa is right. Oh, I think this is the boss level. I'm glad I was able to show it off in a relatively short amount of time here. So basically with the boss fights, they have their own unique thing, but with this one in particular, you want to get inside here, try and drop him down towards his own stomach fluids to melt his freaking face off. But he'll have these brief periods of invincibility where you actually can't get in there and hit him. But those don't last for super long. But from what I can tell, most bosses have sort of 3 phases to them, and right now or actually no, not 3 phases. I think they've had like either 3 or 4 phases. This one actually sort of has 4 in a sense, I think. Yeah, because there's phase 1. This is sort of phase 3, and then I think there's like one more here. He's like, oh no, I'm about to get wrecked by my own stomach acids. And then we're like, nah, you're gonna try and slam us into those red spikes over there. But we're not gonna have any of that, because we're smart video game people and know better than that. And then he gets a nice face wash of stomach acid, and we're the greatest platformers of all time. No questions asked. Oh, it feels good. Did I get the trophy? No, I was off by like 7 seconds for the trophy time, unfortunately. I think that is more or less everything that I wanted to show off without showing off too much. But a couple other things I wanted to mention. In case you're wondering, this game starts off with 100 levels already. I've only gone through 51 of them myself. I'm looking forward to beating all the levels. And in case 100 levels wasn't enough for you, there is a new game plus mode with 100 additional levels, which is crazy. That is crazy good. On top of all the other stuff this game has going for it, it has such good replayability and is just such a good fun time in general. Not to mention this great chiptune soundtrack. Trying to remember who. Right, okay, so the artists who contributed to the great soundtrack for this are Adhesive Wombat, Tiasu, Mega Neko, Commissar, and Richard Gold. Plus a few more, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. I apologize in advance. But yeah, I think that will do it for this video. Again, this will be available on April 7th, 2017, or whenever this video is released, which should be on that date. Will also be available on Steam for $11.99 USD or your regional equivalent. If you made it to this point of the video, feel free to support it in the form of a like. It helps me out a lot and shows you want to continue to watch this series. And if you want to see more videos like this one, you can always subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I upload any new content, whether it's of this or of any other kind. And until next time, as always, everyone, have a good one, and I'll see you next time in whatever you decide to watch, if anything. Bye for now, though.